Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you recently saw my unboxing video, then you saw the Natasha Denona palettes, the new Natasha Denona palettes. I have two from the holiday collection as well as the sunset palette. In that video, I asked you if you wanted to see a tutorial with the palettes and you guys were like, yes. And then I said, which one? And you said all of them. I have the three palettes here and I'm gonna be creating a look with all three of them. Some of the shades are pretty similar, so I might not use like every single thing, but I'm definitely gonna be using this blue. And yeah, we're gonna go in with some warm tones, golds, blues. We're just gonna get crazy. Just a quick disclaimer, I have been kind of going through a thing where I'm more into like natural makeup as far as my skin goes. Toning down my contour, my nose contour, everything, just like really natural looking skin. And so I just wanted to let you know. I also think that I'm like done overlining my lips. We'll see about that. I don't know how far we'll get in this video, but this is my first time doing like a glamorous eye tutorial on this kind of skin, you know? You don't have like a crazy intense contour, and I don't know about my nose contour. It looks good in person, but it always ends up looking like really terrible to me on camera, so we'll see. I won't know until I watch the footage. Anyway, let's get into the eyes. So, I'm gonna be starting off by priming my lids with the Marc Jacobs Coconut Undercover Primer. It creates more of a natural looking base. I used to use concealer all the time, so it offers a bit of coverage, but just adds like a nice wash to kind of neutralize, and the base itself is like amazing for shadow. I have so many new products to try in this video, just so you know. We'll see how many I get through, but most of them are from that unboxing. So I'm gonna be starting off with the Natasha Denona Sunset palette, because it's got more mattes in it. I'm gonna start off with the yellow and do a wash in the crease. And I'm gonna go in with my Morphe E27 brush, just like a big fluffy brush. And I'm gonna focus this on the outer part of the crease. I'm not gonna bring it in too far. So I'm kind of patting the product down and then blending it up and out. I don't know why. It's so easy to blend over this eyeshadow base. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Horizon, this like kind of this lighter burnt orangey shade right here. I'm just gonna build up the crease again, keeping it on the outer part. Is there any product on this brush? Do I just tap it all off? And I'm gonna use a smaller brush. This is my Morphe E17. I'm gonna bring it in a little bit more. I usually bring all of my like product up here. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today. I like to kind of brace my eyebrows when I do this because my lids are like a little bit hooded, so it can be just like, gives me that crease. Can get in there a little bit easier. I'm gonna go back in with the E27 brush with no product on it and just blend. I think I want this to be like a little more cranberry. So I'm gonna grab Fuchsia from the Joya palette, and I'm going to place this, like concentrate this more in my crease. And I'm using my Morphe 507 brush. You guys know the drill. As the shades get darker, the brushes get smaller. So I'm concentrating this more, I guess this is more in the crease, but I'm not gonna bring it up above the crease. I'm gonna kind of like blend it down. And then I'm gonna bring this in a little bit more than the other shades. Just a little bit. I'm not gonna bring it all the way to the inner corner yet. And if you feel like you've gone in with too much product, just lay it down, and then you can like wipe off your brush and then go back in and blend. I wanna deepen that color up. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit more, and I'm gonna pack it on and then blend down. All right, now I'm gonna grab, using that same brush, I'm just gonna mix that cranberry shade with the orange shade and then kind of like blur that line. And then I'm gonna go in with my Morphe E17, just kind of blend around the edges. Just wanna make sure that it's seamless. I'm gonna mix this like dark, kind of like a reddish brown. I'm gonna mix this with the cranberry shade and pack it on the outer part of the lid. And I'm just gonna use this little dual-ended Anastasia brush. I'm using the flat side because all my brushes are dirty and I can't find anything. And then I'm just gonna use the other side to blend around the edges. Oh fuck, I'm getting fallout. Fuck. Oof, there's too many options. All right, I'm gonna throw down this cranberry shade, the shimmery cranberry shade from the Joya palette. And I'm gonna place this right in the center of the lid using that same flat Anastasia brush. Blending that into the matte, that's pretty. That applies really nicely with the brush. So I'm patting it down and then tapping it out to blend. Now I'm gonna go in with Mandarin, the inner part. I'm getting a little bit of fallout. I don't know if you guys can see that down here. Ooh, damn, okay. Kind of gonna do the same progression along my lower lash line. So I'm gonna start off with that yellow shade. Do a light wash right underneath everything. Just gonna go in with the orange, a little closer to the lash line. Then the cranberry shade, same deal. Making sure to connect to the upper lash line. I gotta do something about this fallout, man. It's really bad. And then I'm gonna use my CCB 103 brush. So I'm mixing that dark brown from the Sunset palette with the cranberry again. I'm just deepening up the outer corner. Keeping it pretty close to the lash line. Just wanna create that depth. I kinda wanna lift the upper part of the eyes. I feel like it's drooping down a little bit. So I'm going to go back in and kind of like deepen up this part right here. I'm just gonna like kind of place it down first. The shape I want. Yeah, I just want to like kind of, you know? I don't want to wing it out, but I just want to create more of a lift. I'm going to wipe off my brush, then go back in and blend that. Okay, so I just cleaned up the fallout that was over here. I didn't set that area, so I just took a little bit of micellar water by Garnier and a Q-tip and took it off, and then went in with a little bit of concealer, just kind of like patted it back in. So we're good there. I did get like kind of a lot of fallout though, and I've got like spots kind of everywhere. I don't know if you can see them, but if I try to like remove them, it's just gonna make it worse. So I'm just gonna deal with that. But there was a little bit of fallout with the deeper shades. So now I'm going to use, this is what I'm so excited about, this blue shade. This is from the Aeris. I don't know how to say this. Is it Aeris or Aeris? Because it's A-E-R-I-S. Aeris? Anyway, this shade is Ice Blue. I can't tell you how many times this color has fallen out of here. I just keep popping it back in. I should just get rid of it, honestly. All right, so I'm gonna apply that blue shade with my City Color CCB 103 brush. I love saying that, I don't know why. Just like one of my favorite brushes. I don't know why I'm afraid to do this. I feel like I'm afraid it's gonna go everywhere. There we go. Can you see that? That is fantastic. Colors everything I thought it would be. All right, so I'm gonna focus it right in here, and then just kind of like tap it into the warm shades. It's so beautiful. Yes. All right. God, that's so gorgeous. Okay, that's fantastic. Very excited about that. Now, for the inner part, I either want to use this like intense gold. I think I'm gonna use this one. So this shade is called Sundazed. I kind of want to intensify this shade right here. What's it called? Mandarin? I think I'm gonna just take that out onto more of the lid, just because I feel like the blue is taking up like a lot of the lower lash line, and I kind of want to balance the shades. Yeah, I like that better. All right, for Sundazed, I'm going to apply that using the Making Eyes 3-in-1 brush by Eyeshadow. They have like a liner brush or a lip brush or something. They have a concealer brush, flat concealer brush, and then they have a little blending brush. I'm gonna use the little blending brush to apply this in my inner corner. Boom. And then I'm just gonna kind of like tap into those other shades that are around it. The bristles are pretty dense, so it's like really packing it on, which is nice. I'm going to not use the blush that I always use for once, but I'm gonna use a similar shade. I'm gonna use the EX1 Pretty in Peach blush. I lied. I'm using L'Oreal Precious Peach. It's just my go-to blush. I use it all the time. When I'm fair, when I have a tan. I like using it when I have a tan because you just like can't overdo it. just adds like a nice subtle color to the cheeks. So I'm like starting off on my apples and kind of like pushing it back. To highlight, I'm going to be using this new highlighter by MAC. This is Happy Go Dazzling. This is from their holiday collection. And I heard a couple people say that it was kind of disappointing, so this is going to be my first time trying it. I haven't even swatched it, but I just like the color of it. It's got kind of like a gold, like a warm reflect to it. It's like a pale gold with a warm reflect. So I think it could complement the look nicely. And I'm using my Morphe R36 brush. That's pretty. I like it. I like that, that's nice. Maybe people wanted it to be like more intense, because it definitely does seem more natural than I was expecting the formula. Yeah, I like this, but I've been more into like natural looking highlighters, subtle kind of formula. It's definitely more gold. Like if you put it on really, really heavy, it could look kind of intense. I'm probably going to mix it for the center of my face. Okay, so for the center of my face, like my nose highlight and Cupid's bow and everything, I'm just gonna mix it with a little bit of the lighter shade from the Japanesque Kumidori Ombre highlight. I'm gonna set my brows really quick with the Tartiste Brow Gel. The best brow gel I've ever used in my entire life. It's like, it does what people use soap for, you know? Like it creates that soap brow effect. It really holds up the hairs. All right, for mascara, I'm gonna be using this new one by MAC in Extreme Dimension Lash. I don't know, it's got a really thick plasticky brush. I usually love brushes like that. Weird. It's giving me like a really natural look. I wasn't expecting that from this brush. I was expecting like crazy volume. It's nice. That's a good everyday lash or mascara right there. All right, for my lower lashes, I'm gonna use L'Oreal's Telescopic. The best one for my lower lashes, and I cannot do this on camera because I have to get so close. I just ran through my lashes with this, my upper lashes with L'Oreal Telescopic, and I really like that combo. I love combining mascaras. I think it works well. I think they work really nicely together. All right, for lashes, I'm going to be using the Ardell Double Up Whispies. They're longer than the Demi Whispies, and then they're obviously doubled up. So they're just like a little bit extra, and they are still spaced out nicely. So they give you like a good amount of volume and flare, but you can still see the makeup or the eye look, which is really nice. See, they're just like nice and lightweight. They have a clear band, it's nice and flexible, so it's easy to put on. All right, now my dilemma is I don't know what to put on my lips. I kind of want to do a dark lip. Got these shades from MAC recently. This one is like pretty bomb. All right, so I'm going to attempt to not overline my lips, or at least not too bad. So I'm using Kink by Melt. This is the darkest red I can find right now, even though I'm pretty sure the lipstick is darker. I don't know, whatever. Let's go in with the lipstick and see what happens. So I'm gonna be using Powerhouse by MAC. It feels so weird to like not be going outside my lip line. I don't like it at all. Like they look non-existent. Like I look like I have no lips right now. I'm gonna overline them. I don't know how I'm gonna taper off from that. All right guys, and now I'm going to set my face with the Kat Von D Lock It Setting Mist. All right guys, that is it for this look. I hope you enjoyed. I love the way it turned out. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I love the pop of blue. All of the shades are amazing. They're really, really pigmented, and especially the shimmers and the foils are like, I mean, this blue, when it went on, was absolutely incredible. It gives such a pop to the look. If you guys are thinking about getting any of these palettes, please let me know in the comments down below. I know the Sunset palette is going to be available in Sephora, I think like mid-November. All right guys, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. All of that stuff is listed down below. All right guys, again, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Yeah, why does it look so intense right now? Whatever, I tried to do it like more natural, and I feel like it ended up getting worse. Oh my god, never mind, that's shimmery. Oh no, it's not, just kidding. Like that's definitely going, it's definitely gonna be in the look. All my dreams are coming true. know, I'm just like I'm sick of nude lips. You know? Hold on. I don't know what I'm trying to go for on this lid, man. I feel like I have lipstick on my teeth.